Well, I thought it was a very good match. We had a hard time the first half. I think the Netherlands did very well, and we didn't play to our strengths. We were struggling, and I think we played a very good second half. I think the change was also that the Netherlands didn't score a penalty, and within 1 minute we scored a goal, so it was 2-1. And then we could even speed up the game, bring the game to a higher level, and then we scored 3 more goals.
Yeah, we just heard from Mark, and he said that last 30 minutes in particular might be a little bit scary for some of the other teams in the Euros. Has that given you some confidence going into the Euros, knowing that against a team like the Netherlands, in such a short space of time, you can really, really put down the market?
Yeah, it gives confidence because we know we have lots of depth in our team, lots of quality. So we also have hard choices to make for the first 11, and it gives us opportunities. But I also do think that we can play better than we did the first half. But it was for us a good learning moment that we came behind. We conceded a goal, and we haven't conceded a goal, or that we were behind since September, since I came in. So it was good to see the reaction of the team, and even we were struggling, we were on it, and we were able to bring the game to the level that we should be able to play.
Yeah, and just finally for me on the sort of reaction of the crowd at the end and the atmosphere, it was great to see that unity, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible. That's so nice. So you want, when people come to the stadium, you want them to have a nice evening and to enjoy themselves. And that's also part of football when you play at this level. You want to win games, you want to play well, and you want them to enjoy themselves. And that's what happened tonight, so that's really nice.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Thanks, Emma. Anton?
Hi, Sarina.
Hi.
You talked about the first half. How is it frustrating? That's did that first half performance frustrate you, or the fact that you couldn't get what you wanted out of the first half?
No, it's not frustrating. It's gave me the question, okay, why don't we play to our strengths? What's going on? And we needed to do a couple of things because Netherlands gave us a hard time too. So we needed tactically to do a little better or a little different, and especially out of possession. And in possession, what we can do, I think we're good at that. Have high speed, high ball tempo, skip players, and having runs behind, and we didn't do that. The tempo was too low. We weren't dynamic. We didn't make the runs that necessary, and we did that a lot better the second half.
You talked about it a minute ago, but how difficult is it going to be to pick your team for the first game of the Euros, considering you said the strength of the bench and the changes made a big impact?
Yes, that is difficult, and it's good to see that everyone wants to play. Everyone wants to be part of this team, and everyone wants to play. And that's really good. So we're close, but we also know that sometimes you need just a little different player, maybe with different relations. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm having a hard time to make the starting lineup.
You talked about the midfield after the game at Molyneux last week. It's different again today with Fran, and then you changed it during the game as well.
Yeah.
Is that one of the main areas that you're thinking about going into that first game? What is the best midfield for England?
Yeah, and that also then, yes, that is absolutely. We have so much quality, but also in the back we have, and up front actually too. Yeah, we were trying things out. So now Leah was in midfield, and then she went back too. So that's an option. So we have one more game to try things out, and then we'll be ready to go.
Thanks, Anton. Go to Rachel.
Hi, Sarina.
Hi.
Congratulations. You've spoken in the past about how you want the team to be more ruthless. How happy were you with their ruthlessness tonight?
Very happy. We've been talking about we have to be more ruthless, but I think tonight we scored the goals and we were really on it. And that's really nice to see too. But it's also good to see that we spoke about it a lot, and we had lots of very good conversations the last week after Belgium too. And if you see then how the team's trying to get connected and to do better, I think that was show too. And then it's really nice when then at the end players bring the ball in the net.
And last one, is England's biggest strength their squad depth going into this tournament? Because Mark touched on the freshness of the squad. I know Belgium also spoke about the players you were able to bring on during the match. Is that, do you think, your biggest weapon?
It is absolutely a weapon. If it's the biggest strength, I don't know. I think one of our strengths is also that we are a very good football team, even when we start. So there are lots of strengths we have, but we still have to improve some things too.
Thanks. We'll go to Katie.
Hi Sarina, many congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
How would you describe the role of Ella Toon and Beth Mead as they came on in the second half and their contribution?
Well, I think the other substitutes who came in made a difference too. So not only those two, but it's very nice. Well, Beth scores 2 goals and then Ella Toon scores a goal. But very energetic, and could tell they were just having fun on the pitch, and that's nice. And that then comes into the team. We got more energy. The Netherlands dropped their level a little bit, so we could just bring the level to the next stage and enjoy it. And then it's also nice when you score goals; it becomes a little easier too.
And how much did you enjoy watching Lauren Hemp tonight in that second half as well?
Well, I like watching my whole team, not only specific. So I can enjoy Lauren, I can enjoy Millie Bright. So you can tell all of them. At the end, you're a team, and when we play well as a team, players can shine, and that counts for everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Katie. We'll go to Dan first.
Thanks, Sarina. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Outside of the group, the fans and other managers you're hearing saying England are favourites, and what do you kind of say to your players, I suppose, to kind of keep them level-headed or grounded going into the tournament?
Yeah, we've spoken about that over the whole year already. I think there are many favourites for this tournament, and we are one of them. But we know where we want to go to, and we stick to our strategy and plans. And wherever we would lose or win now, we're not going to all of a sudden sit, we call it, on a pink cloud. We stay grounded, and even when we would have lost now, today, then still we know that what we can improve, what we do well, and we want to take the next step in our style of play. So yeah, just stay grounded, and of course the expectation will go higher. But now it's a moment, and we all also had the Arnold Clark Cup, which was really close too. I think we're in a good place, but we still need to improve a couple of things, and we know that.
And
Thanks.
the second half performance, do you think that was really positive for the tournament as well? Because I know there's 8 games I think played in this county in Yorkshire. A lot of the games aren't sold out yet, but anybody there tonight must have been really pleased about what they've seen, the standard of the women's game.
Yeah, I hope so. And I think, when people see this, they get enthusiastic, and hopefully they are so excited that they want to come and watch a game.
Cheers.
Thanks, Dan. Molly.
Hi Sarina.
Hi.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks.
Throughout your career, how important have those big turning points in games been, looking at that kind of the penalty being missed and then going up the other end in a minute to go and score? How important are those turning points where the momentum kind of swings towards the team?
Yeah, well, first of all, you always hope that it's in your advantage, because those are big moments in games, and when it's so close, when you're playing at the highest level, yes, there are turning points. But even though if the Netherlands would have scored that penalty, then still we could have speed up our game and trying to tie and even score 2 goals. So you never know, but that was a big moment in the game.
Thanks, Molly. Susie.
Hi Sarina, congratulations. I just wanted to ask you about Rachel Bailey, because it's obviously a hugely emotional place for her to play, difficult circumstances for her and her family. She's playing at left back. She looked really, really comfortable, really fighting, gutsy performance. Is she adding to your selection headache? How happy are you with her performance?
You always want to talk with individuals. I'm happy actually with the team performance, and the team performs really well when the players perform well. Yes, she did well. She feels comfortable. She's energetic. She can play on the left side and right side. That's how we see it. And again, on that position, there's a lot of competition too. So I'm in a very luxury position.
There's a lot of versatility. Obviously, you said she can play either side. There's lots of versatility and a number of players throughout the squad. How important is that for your team to have that?
Yeah, the depth in this team is good, and sometimes really nice to have versatility in your team when you don't, or on what reason you don't substitute and you want to change in positions. That's nice. In this team, it's not really necessary because most of the positions we have covered really well. But when you get some injuries or stuff, then it's really nice to have.